Preseason was great. We got our 2 purple and gold games in. Pace was a little slow the first night. We started at midnight, so I don't think you guys are usually used to skating that late. But we're back here the next night, and it was a great pace, great game. Purple ended up winning the Coupe de Grill, as we call it. So got a move-in day 2 days ago. We're day 3 on the ice. It feels pretty good.
It's going very well, very well. We finally actually stepped on the ice this week as a finalized team. But prior to that, we were doing a lot of off-ice workouts, on-ice workouts, and everybody seemed very committed and dedicated to it, so it's been good.
Well, preseason this year was huge to get everyone in shape, make sure we get the season with their feet running here, and we worked on doing some morning runs, stuff like that, getting guys up early in the morning before classes and stuff to start the day. And then in practices, it was big for us captains to get some of the systems going that we use during the year, so it's not fresh for everybody. So those are the main goals.
Obviously, we've got to cover a lot of ground. We do have a lot of returning players, which is good. They kind of know the systems and stuff, but getting everybody accustomed to the system again, obviously getting their guys in shape and getting team ready. Captains practice they do in the fall is a lot of conditioning stuff. There's no real contact, no physical contact, so we're doing a lot of that stuff, and it's been so far so good.
For this preseason, it's to obviously get back in the hockey shape, kind of fine-tune some of our skills, get some chemistry with some teammates, and define our goals for the upcoming season.
Well, we haven't broken it down yet, but we're planning on breaking down the games into like segments of five or six, and then focusing on individual goals we can do for those 5 or 6 games at a time, and then winning each of those segments, which will ultimately result in national championship.
What would be an example of an individual goal that you're going to set for one of those segments?
Well, I know for the first segment, for example, there's a lot of in-league games in conference, so getting those wins under our belt to really set some momentum for the rest of the year, and strike some fear in the eyes of our in-conference opponents.
How are the newcomers fitting in so far?
Great. I mean, I don't think they have huge expectations like the big group that we had last year, so it's a lot easier for them to transition into roles that aren't as big as maybe some of the other freshmen that they overtake last year. But this year it's been pretty good. Those guys are fitting in extremely well, and we're really happy with our 2 defensemen and our goaltender especially. They've been very impressive.
They're doing a very, very good job. There's some pretty talented players. The coaches did a fantastic job of recruiting great character guys as well. They're great guys in the dressing room, so we're very, very impressed.
And as a captain, how do you try to help lead this team to accomplish some of your goals?
Well, I like to think that on the ice I'm a reliable player, so the guys know what they're going to get out of me every day. So they can kind of look at me as a leading by example kind of thing. So that's what I like to focus on as a captain.
I try to just be there for a lot of the guys. Being student athletes, sometimes it can become overwhelming. So just being a constant figure in the dressing room, someone that has been there before and done it, kind of is a person that people can reach out to when they need it a lot.
We want to get back to where we're used to being. It was a tough year last year. Humbled us, it humbled our coaching staff, and I think our players as well. We're used to being in the national tournament, and not to be there in March was tough. But I think it was great to go through what we went through. You can't always be on top every year, even though you'd like to. So it was good for us to experience that. The other side of things, and we're hungry to get back to the top this year.